Tonight we begin with the economy and discouraging news about a key inflation gouge. Now, it all started when it was tracked by the Federal Reserve and the Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index. It shows a jump of nearly 7% from a year ago. While it tracks changes in how much you spend for goods and services, that nearly 7% jump is the biggest 12-month shift since 1982.
Now that comes at the end of a busy financial week. The Federal Reserve raised interest rates 0.75% on Wednesday. Overall consumer spending climbed more than 1% for June compared to the 0.2% for May. Our Carmela Karcher joins us live in studio now with how all of this is affecting the housing market right here in the Coachella Valley. Carmela?
Olivia, according to the National Association of Realtors, signed contracts to purchase homes dropped a startling 20% in June compared to a year ago. Even pending home sales fell 8.6% last month, which was much more than expected. So how is the housing market looking here in the desert?
Realtors would probably all agree that our market is a little bit slower than it's been.
Home sales are falling as mortgage rates soar.
We've become accustomed almost in 1 year to a little bit more of a crazy market. And I think now that we're backing off a little bit, becoming more normalized, it seems like a bit of a shock.
Stephanie Taylor got her license in 2007, right before the recession. She says while sales have slowed, inventory is going up, which she says is much different compared to 2008.
I got to see what happens when the bubble busts. There's a little bit of fear with the interest rates and the economy and recession talk and that type of thing. But back then, we really saw pressure on housing. And this time, we're not seeing that kind of pressure. People are still buying. People are still selling. It's a healthy type of market.
But buyers are taking more time to purchase than they were before, which is causing homes to stay longer on the market.
It will definitely affect the amount of home that they can buy. So someone who may have been looking, at a higher price point may now be looking at a lower price point.
So what should people know before they buy or sell?
It's still a good time to sell. You haven't missed the boat. There are still buyers out there, and your home is going to sell if it's priced right. It just may take a little bit longer than it would have. For buyers, my advice would be don't let the interest rates scare you off. We still have interest rates today that are low compared to where they were many years ago. Like I said, the price of the home that you're able to get may have to change, but you're going to have increased inventory and more homes to choose from. So that's a positive thing.
The National Association of Realtors is forecasting total sales for this year will be down by 13%. But depending on mortgage rate levels, sales should start to rise by 2023. In studio, I'm Carmela Karcher. Back to you.